welcome to a very cold and dark Belfast International Airport. Nicola has just dropped me off at the petrol station and M&S that's just outside Belfast International. And the reason for that is I am too tight to pay £3 to be dropped off. Yeah, £3 may not sound like a lot, but just out of principle, I'm not paying £3 just to be dropped off at the airport. So yeah, I've just read a sign there that says no pedestrian route to the terminal, but there's a pavement here, so I'm gonna assume it's fine. Currently de-icing the plane. That's how cold it is. I realise I haven't actually explained what's going on. So obviously, as seen by the title, I have a vague idea. If you've seen my last video, you know that I've basically been matched with a stem cell donor. So I'm off to London today to do my medical. Oh god, it's so cold. Oh jeez. Sorry, I'm still half shivering. I'm off to London today to do my medical, to make sure everything's fine, so I can donate my stem cells to somebody. So yeah, so I thought I'd bring you along to show you what the process is like. Hopefully I can show a little bit when I'm there, but we'll see. But yeah, it's funny, it said there's no pedestrian route to the terminal, but there's a sign here telling pedestrians where to go, so I don't really understand that. I'm actually shivering, like, oh my god, get me in this airport. Right, I'm gonna go through security now, so obviously I need to put the camera away, but I'll see you on the other side. Okay, go through security. Belfast security is so good. You don't even need to take anything out of your bags. You just literally throw your bag on the thing and go. It's absolutely class. Hopefully other airports do the same thing. So now we are just going to get a light breakfast. I'm going to get something to eat properly in London. And yeah, we'll see what we see. So the queue for Starbucks is like that. I'm not queuing that long for coffee that's pretty much garbage every time you get it. There's a couple of places in the back of the airport, so I'm going to try that. There's also way less people here as well. I'm going to try here because the queue isn't as disgusting. Just get a big croissant and a coffee will do.
I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear me or not. There's absolute chaos in here this morning. I naively thought it would be really quiet, but here we are. So I paid about £6.50 for a very sad looking croissant and a black coffee that's actually okay. The flight's not till 6. Oh, sorry, the gate closes at 6, so I've still got another half an hour before the gate closes, so I'll eat this sad croissant.
Well, that was another spectacularly average airport dining experience, as they always are. So, my gate's going to be shown in like 15 minutes or so. So, I'm going to go get myself an overpriced bottle of water, and then wait to get on the plane.
3:19, Jesus Christ.
I have a middle seat, so you'll see me on the other side, because the last thing I want to do is talk on the camera directly in front of other people.
Okay, we're off the plane. That was very squished because I was in the middle seat, but oh well. So now we navigate through the airport, get to the train station, and then get off at Victoria Station. So yeah, I'll catch you there. Might get more coffee on the way, I don't know.
One thing I meant to say was, I touched on it on the last video, but Anthony Nolan obviously paid for my flights and paid for my train ticket. So basically giving me a split train ticket that takes me from Gatwick to Croydon, and then Croydon to the Victoria train station. So it's a split ticket, but I don't have to get off or anything. So now I just have to get on this absolutely rammed tram, take it over to the other terminal, and then we'll jump on the train. All before 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm too old to be getting up at this sort of time. Okay, I am in. Gatwick train station, now to work out where the fuck I'm going. Okay, platform for 2 minutes. Not that one. I made a mistake. I got excited thinking that was my train, but that was actually the Gatwick Express train, which we're not allowed to use. I have to use the Southern train, which I knew, but I just thought, oh shit, I've only got a minute to get on. But yeah, I actually have like another 6 minutes and I'm on the wrong platform, but it's all good. In a cruel twist of fate, there's been a platform change announcement, and now the train is actually leaving from the platform I was originally on by mistake. So that's great. To London Victoria. I need to work out where the fuck I'm going. I don't have a clue. I can get on the tube to get to the clinic where I'm getting my medical, but I have like 2.5 hours, 3 hours to kill. So I think I'm just going to walk, and apparently it takes an hour to walk it, although at my pace it'll probably be more like 45 minutes. So I might take a roundabout kind of tour of London along the way and see what we see. Now, I do remember that we are relatively close to Buckingham Palace. If I can just work out which one of the many exits I need to go that way, that is what we'll do. And then we'll try and get breakfast along the way. I haven't really planned anything out because, you know, my life also extends to how I camp. I just kind of wing it. But anyway, let's see where we're going. Okay, I made it off. I'm in London. Woohoo! So I have like an hour, well, nearly 3 hours to kill here. So we're gonna go up this way. I'm gonna go a random sort of walk and talk tour of this place. If I go straight up this road, we will end up somewhere very familiar. So yeah. Probably the most famous place in London. I wonder if you could guess what it is. That's right, you guessed it. Probably the most photographic building in England. Yeah, there you go, the Palace. Lovely. So there's a funny story about here. Whenever I was younger, I actually have done the tour. You can only do it in the like summer months, whenever the royals aren't actually in residence. And it's funny because me being a kid, I reached over and like touched this like table in the middle of like this banqueting hall, and this guy was just like, "Don't touch that." And I was like, "Oh my god, holy crap!" And I shit myself. And I was only like 8 years old. Not very nice. But yeah, so there you go. There's the Palace. Very exciting. Now you don't need to come. There's nothing to do here. There's an art gallery around the side, and that's about it. So yeah, really selling it. I can't remember if the flag being fully up means the royals are in. So maybe the Queen's there, I don't know. Who knows, I don't really know. I just realised I said Queen. It would be a miracle if she was there, wouldn't it? Fuck me. I mean King, I meant King. So I'm looking at the map, and apparently, I think I said this already, it takes an hour to get there by walking, but I looked at the map and Victoria to here has taken up about, I don't know, a quarter of the map space, so I'm like, it's not going to take me that long. So basically, I'm going to basically cut straight around here. It's going to go around the right hand side of the Palace, and then I'm going to cut through Mayfair, and I think it's Marylebone after that. Where the clinic is quite near like Madame Tussauds and stuff. Obviously not going to go there because Madame Tussauds is shite. But yeah, we'll see what we see. There's a lot of cool things. There's Queen. Oh, I'm facing this way. You're all good. There's a cool park behind the clinic as well. I think it's Queen. No, it's a Queen Mary something park. I can't remember. But yeah, I have no plan. I'm just kind of bimbling around. So we'll just take in some sights. I'm hoping when the medical's done I have enough time and I can go along the Thames, just past where the eye is and stuff, because I just enjoy that walk. It's a little bit out of the way, but I have like 3 hours to kill each side of the medical, depending on how long it is. So yeah, we'll just kind of see what we see really. Look at how peak Britain we've just gone. There's the palace, there's some black cabs, and there's some of the King's Guards on horses just riding on by. As I actually walk along the mall here, you can just see Big Ben just poking its head out through the top there. Or Elizabeth Tower, I think it's called if you want to be technical. I know the bell is technically called Big Ben, but have a day off. It's one of the many places to buy your tacky shite. So here we are at Trafalgar Square, and there's something happening down there, and there's a Captain America thing there. Ooh, let's go see what's happening. And then we could go into the National Gallery, but I don't want to get stiffed on the voluntary donation they force you to give at the door. If it's anything like the Science Museum used to be, it's like a voluntary donation of XYZ amount. But you have to go through this turnstile, and they just literally stare at you as you go through. So if you don't put any money in, I think you kind of feel like a scumbag, do you know what I mean? Oh, that's Anthony Mackie, the actual star of the film. This is very random. Holy shit, this is very random and cool. What's the chances of that? So yeah, so that was Anthony Mackie, the new Captain America. How random was that? There's too many people, otherwise I would have asked him, could he be in the thumbnail just for the crack, but I don't really have confidence to do that. Anyway, onward. So we've got a bacon, egg and cheese, big brioche pub, and then little hash browns. Nom nom nom. Okay, I'm just out of Egg Slut. It was very good. It was kind of a quick service vibe, but the food was great. The brioche muffin thing was good. Absolute mess though. Egg yolk all over my hands. And the little hash browns were lovely. They were like a chipotle mayo thing with it, which was really nice. And the coffee was great too. So all in all, 10 out of 10. So now I've got about an hour and 20 minutes to get to this place. I'm only about a mile away, so we'll just bimble around and see what we see until I get there. So yeah, so I'm not too far away from this place. So yeah, I'll go there, try and kill some time, and then we'll go in. Now, Hannah, the lady I was speaking to in emails when I showed the appointment, that wasn't very good English, if you know what I mean, said I am able to vlog, obviously my experience. That being said, I don't know how much I'll be able to feasibly record when I'm doing a medical. I'll try and show what I can, even if I get photos, because I know they show you around the ward and all afterwards. Obviously I don't know if there's other patients there or how that works, and I don't want to be recording people when they're vulnerable and stuff, and obviously I want to make sure the doctor's okay. Not implicitly being on camera, but you know, just with me recording in general. So I will see how that works. But yeah, Oh, there's the BT Tower. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. But yeah, I'm just rambling on here, I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll see what happens when we get there. I feel like I've said that a lot. So I'm very close to the hospital now, and look where I am, Harley Street. I can go get myself some unnecessary plastic surgery. Have fun. It's meant to be where I am now, so I think this might be the building. I just haven't seen an entrance for it yet. So I'm gonna double around and see what I see. Kind of glad I'm early now. I mean, I still have 45 minutes before my appointment, so that's more than enough time to circle a building, try and find out what the hell's going on. I do feel like this area is a bit rich for my blood, I will say that. So across there is the London Clinic, which is where I'm going. But that is the Duchess of Devonshire wing, so that's not where I need to be. That might be it. Never mind, that was 20, I'm looking for 22. But this is 17. Wait, that's 17, wait, hang on, what? 26. Wait, these, hang on, what? These numbers go in order. There isn't an even and odd side. What the hell sort of street is this? Most streets in the UK have odd and even sides, but these just are numbered 1 to 10 on both sides. What in the holy fuck? Okay. Okay, guess I'm going the wrong way. So after all that, it is in fact that one I said that it wasn't at the start. I'm a fucking idiot. There's the Royal Academy of Music for anyone that cares, which is probably precisely nobody because you don't really have much concept of where I am. Yeah, so I've still got 40 odd minutes to kill. Oh, that's a nice building, isn't it? St Marylebone Parish Church. I'm not a religious person, but I do appreciate a good looking church. I'm just going to get myself a cup of tea somewhere and just have a quick sit, and then we'll jump forward to any medical footage I get, because I realise this is going to get a bit boring, you watching me just circle this area trying to kill time. So I'll see you when I go inside. Okay, I just got this patient registration form to fill in. Here's a quick look at the lobby. It's very inviting. You wouldn't think it's a healthcare establishment. I've just filled in the details, which I will blur out. And then I saw this that was opened by the Queen. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, just to give you a quick overview, I was taken up to the ward, which is what you're seeing here. There was actually other people actively donating, so it all kind of happens in one spot. The guy that was with me sat me next to the bed here and just got me to sign some forms, just medical questions and stuff. He then took my height and weight, and then I basically then had to wait for the doctor to come and do the rest of my appointment. But he was telling me about this machine. Basically my blood goes into this and then it's spun around in a centrifuge, and that's how the cells are taken out. So that was quite interesting. So then I had the doctor's appointment. So I was taken down the corridor to the doctor's appointment. She asked me a few more questions. She went through everything again to make sure I was okay, family history of things, etc. She then took my heart rate and basically essentially cleared me her end for going ahead for the donation. So that was cool. She was very pleasant, like everyone has been so far. So then I had to go back on to the ward where I was offered cups of tea and water and stuff, and then as you can see here I had to go do a pee sample as well. And then once that was done, he then basically took a whole bunch of my bloods. There was like 16 vials of blood, and he was basically telling me that some are for research, some are for certain tests and all. And yes, that was it. It was a pretty easy process. Nothing particularly difficult about the whole thing. It was very relaxing. Obviously, I suppose that's the difference between NHS and private hospitals. Private hospitals treat you like a customer, I guess, so it was like more like fancy and all, I guess. But anyway, it was nice and easy. So then all I had to do was, once I leave here, I then had to go do the ECG. But we're about to pick up from me lying in bed talking about the experience. Hey guys, so just lying in bed. Done my bloods. And I'm just lying here with some tea. So it's not all bad. Okay, so I'm just out. I now have to do my ECG, which is at number 5, whatever the street is called again. just down the road, and then I'm done. So I've already will have explained a little bit about the medical. I managed to get a little bit of footage. So yeah, let's go do the ECG. Okay, I am finally all done. The ECG was simple enough. Pretty quick in and out. Once I registered, I was only in there for about 2 minutes. Had to take my t-shirt off, which is awful. So that's the second time I've had to have my t-shirt off in a day and expose my insecurities. But oh well. So now it is just after 2. I need to be back in the airport at about 4:30, 4:45, probably more 4:30, because the gate closes at 5:30. So I have like an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes, and I have nothing to do. So I'm going to start walking back in the general direction of Victoria, and yeah, we'll see what we see along the way. I was planning on walking towards Westminster and doing South Bank and all that area, but I don't think I'll have time, and I don't want to be pushing it for the airport in case something goes wrong. So yeah, let's just see what we see along the way. Yeah, the whole process so far has been very easy, and yeah, if you're thinking about it, you should definitely do it. It's very painless, everyone's very friendly, very easy. Okay, so by pure chance, I've actually ended up on Oxford Street, which is the last place I wanted to be, because Oxford Street is shit. Like, very shit. Just tourist trap hellhole, just full of fucking American candy stores. It's just shite, so shite. So get me off the street now. Taking a shortcut through the kind of alley that Jack the Ripper would have been killing prostitutes in. Leicester Square, somewhere else which is largely shite. People come here for some reason, take their terrible little photos and carry on as if they haven't seen massive TV screens anywhere else. But there we are. There's another one on the tour, eh? Pall Mall, which kind of runs opposite the road that Buckingham Palace ends up on. And Pall Mall is obviously made famous by being one of the shit, but not so shit properties in Monopoly, of course. And then this brings us out kind of where we started the day. Back onto the mall where dear old royal family live. So yeah, we've kind of come full circle now. So I'd like to have had a bit more time showing bits and pieces, but time kind of got away from me in the end. But sure, it is what it is. But yeah, there's Horse Guards Parade just way over there, but we ain't got time for that. Yeah, it was a good whistle-stop tour. Assuming all the blood work comes back and everything is all good, I will actually have a free day in London before I start my donation. So, depending how I feel with the injections, I could possibly have a day gallivanting around, go that direction towards the Eye and Big Ben and all, because I like that part of London. But yeah. So now we're just going to run all the way up to the Palace and then around to Victoria Station. So I'll pick this up whenever I get back to the train station, because you've seen all this bit already. It's definitely busier than it was earlier whenever I had blitzed through here. But it's still not that bad. Like, for a main tourist attraction, there's always space. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just a big white square, isn't it? It's not really that exciting. But anyway, off to the train station. Okay, I'm back in Victoria Station and I've done the main thing I had to do today, which was find the Krispy Kreme stand and get 2 packs of 4 donuts to bring home. It was actually worse value, but I couldn't get the big box because I couldn't be able to get it on the plane. So anyway, let's get this train back to the airport. I'm back at the airport. I'm just coming in at the train station again. I'm not going to bore you with Gatwick Airport. We all know what airports look like, so I think we're going to end the vlog here. I'm not sure how useful that was to anybody, but I did say I'd document my journey. The aim is really to see if it will spur anyone on to donate. And it really is easy, really super easy. I would recommend it. So if you check out the links below, you can see the sign up for Anthony Nolan. There's also a donation on their page as well. But anyway, with that being said guys, I will see the next leg of this journey, which should be my injections at home, and then flying back over for the main donation. And we might be doing a camp between now and then, but I'll see how I feel, because I can't do it the week of my injections obviously. But there's a week spare in between, so maybe I'll head out, but I don't know. But anyway guys, look after yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.